birthday, kids. What time is it?
Hey fellow GeekTime Network action figure collectors, I'm going to be doing a review today on the G.I. Joe Prophet Director Destro, which is kind of a variant of the 6-inch G.I. Joe Destro figure that's out in the stores right now. I picked this one up on Amazon. He's kind of not hard to find online, but you're definitely not going to find him in the store. And there's a funny story about this Destro. And the reason why he's got this kind of pimped out outfit on. So the story goes, Hasbro has always had an internal paint and modeling department, and the designers would bring the designs to this department, and the figures were painted and modeled there. But the painters and modelers always follow the spec sheets given to them by the designers. John Boyce, who was one of the designers of this set, worked alongside Steve Masso, who was responsible for Destro's Pimp Daddy paint scheme. Steve thought it would be funny at first to paint the figure as a joke. He thought John would just get a good laugh, but never thought John would approve this wild paint scheme. John loved it. He thought it was certainly pushing it, but it was such a cool and unique take on this Destro character. According to John, Vinny DeAlva, who was the marketing manager at Hasbro, thought Pimp Daddy Destro looked a little over the top, and he felt the color scheme might hurt sales. So the figure was toned down, and the leopard spots were taken out and were colored in with black. And Pimp Daddy Destro, the color scheme, was immediately put to halt. But some of these figures actually made it to pegs somehow. And so if you could find the 3 3/4 version of Pimp Daddy Destro, he's worth a lot of money. And so when they released the 6-inch series here last year, or this year, the beginning of this year, they went with a different variant to pay homage to that figure. So here he is in all his glory, Pimp Daddy Destro, but they named him Prophet Director Destro. I'm really liking the box. Like, look at this nice gold sheen to it. And of course, this is number 15 in the set. If you can get your hands on this, I think I picked them up for like 25 bucks. So if you can, pick this guy up now, because I think in a couple more months, he's probably gonna be phased out and they probably won't make him again. The mural on the back, definitely cool, but this is sort of reminiscent of the line itself with all the different characters. So let's open them up, shall we? So we got our big knife here, and wow, that is super cool. Look at that. I mean, that's him out of the box, but look at the backdrop on that. That's amazing. What a great box. Look at the gold Cobra logo in the background. Very cool. And now we have Destro in his blister. Definitely got some cool stuff here. He's got a briefcase. He's got his gold gun. He's got some money that he's sort of lighting on fire. He's got some cool ass Ray-Bans here. He doesn't have a cigar, which would have been kind of cool to light with the money. He's got his golden necklace here, and then he's got his awesome cape here, leopard skin cape that just sort of says, I'm definitely a pimp and I'm your daddy. So here's Destro out of the package, and let me tell you, what an impressive figure. I mean, I'm loving the gold helmet, and just his look. I mean, his face sculpt is amazing. He's got some really nice leopard print action going down his leg here, somewhat on his buttocks. Okay, look, he's got the little on his bracers here. He's got some rockets. That's pretty cool. Like I said, he's got his necklace here. Look at that gold sheen. That is just an awesome head sculpt. Look at that. I'm Destro. He's got this sort of piece in the back here that's kind of like his pop-up collar, which is inside. It's all got the leopard print. That's cool. He's got sort of these gold accents on the tip of his boots. Means that if he's going to kick you in the face, you're definitely going to see gold first. What a cool friggin' figure, man. I'm definitely thoroughly enjoying this. I can't wait to get him on the shelf. We can go over a little bit of his articulation. So let's start at the waist. He swivels all the way around, 360. He can move his arms out. Ooh, he's got a butterfly joint there. Look at that. Okay, so you got a little butterfly joint. He can move his arm pretty much that far over. And then I think you can turn at the bicep here. That's pretty cool. Definitely like that butterfly joint. Same thing goes with this side. Okay, so he can't really touch his head. But I mean, yes, you can move this forward and you can touch his face, but it's pretty much all he's gonna get. His head, because of the collar here, you can go all the way around, but I don't know. It looks like it's gonna rub some of the paint off inside, so I wouldn't really do that, but you can turn his head 360 degrees. He looks up that much. He looks down that much, which is pretty good. Looks up pretty good. He does have a crunch, ab crunch, so you can move all the way back. But as you can tell, this line in his suit here disappears, so. And then he can pretty much crunch pretty much all the way forward, which is kind of nice. You can do some ab crunches. He's got twist at the thigh all the way around, which is kind of nice. You could do the same thing here. This doesn't actually deter it in any way, so you can turn that leg all the way around. He is, wow, look at that. He is double jointed in the back, so he can kick his own ass. And then he's got nice ankle rock or ankle pivot. His foot will go back, but not so much forward because the boot here kind of bumps into his shin. So you're not going to get a lot. You can get a lot back, but you don't get as much forward. But that is pretty cool. I'm definitely liking that butterfly joint. Okay, let's look at his accessories here. He's got his leopard skin cape, which I didn't realize in the package because you couldn't see it, but he's got this badass regal looking thing going on. That is super cool, man. It's a very, very dense plastic. I mean, very dense. I mean, once you get this on him, probably gonna be able to pose him, but not really, really, really well. But let's stick it on. Wow, okay. All right, look at that. He's looking badass already, man. He looks like he's ready to friggin' tackle a friggin' lion and beat the hell out of it. Now, of course, with the cape, you're gonna sort of not have the best articulation, but if you're gonna pose him with this on, he just looks, he looks so badass, dude. All right, so he also comes with money that's on fire. It's pretty detailed. It's definitely American currency with some painted flames coming off of it. That's definitely cool. He comes with very fragile sunglasses. These look like they can easily break, so be careful with these. He comes with a gold gun. Definitely cool. Let me see if I can... Let's see if we can focus. Definitely cool. And then he comes with a briefcase. Ugh, I don't even know how to open this thing up. I think you gotta get your nail in there, and thank God I got long nails. Inside, there's not too much going on. It's all sort of detailed in there. There's nothing loose. There's some money in the top of the briefcase with a sort of a digital or laptop or some kind of computer built in. I mean, I guess you could put the money on fire in there, but why would you do that? Or you could put his sunglasses in there, or you could put his gold gun in there, but I don't know. This is probably gonna go in his holster, and I'm definitely putting these on his face. So that's that, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we can get it in his hand. All right, there he is holding his briefcase. Kind of had a little hard time getting it in his hands because his hands are really meant for the gun. He's definitely got trigger hands on each left and right. So you really have to work that briefcase in there. But once it's in there, he looks kind of cool with it. Let's see about the gun. Plastic's definitely tight on his fingers. All right, there he is with his gun. Wow, that looks super freaking cool. Definitely cool. Wow. So that is him with his gun and holding the briefcase. So let's put his Ray-Bans on. There you go. Wow. That is super cool. What a cool feature. Love that accessory. That is a cool accessory. Wow, he's just looking badass already. All right, there he is holding his flaming currency. I wish he had a cigar. That would have topped it off. If he had a cigar and he was just kind of lighting his cigar with the burning money and kind of looking badass, you know, like a real pimp. Or if he came with a cane, that would have been kind of nice too. But, you know, I don't think Hasbro wants to promote smoking, so that makes sense. It's really tricky with the hands because both hands are designed for the gun more than anything. So you really have to kind of finagle the wrist there. Oh, his glasses are a little crooked. That is super cool. So let's see if we can get that gun in the holster here. See how that fits. And it actually fits really well. Let's see, I got a couple figures here that we can compare him to. We have the Storm Shadow that I got the Amazon exclusive. And as you could tell, they're pretty much the same height. And let's compare him to a Black Series figure. We have a TIE Fighter pilot from The Force Awakens. And as you could tell, it's pretty much the same height. So they're really staying true to the 6-inch line. So Hasbro knocked it out of the park with this figure, man. I really do think that they did a great job. I can't wait to get them on the shelf and put them in some cool poses. So that is my review of the Pimp Daddy Destro. And look forward to another action figure review.
If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure you click the little bell icon to be notified anytime someone from our show drops new content here. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?